Hey guys, I hope you're having a fantastic day today so far. It is your boy Black Knight once again coming out with another video. And today we're playing the open beta for Diablo 4. Before we get started, go ahead and subscribe, like the video, comment, share, tell your friends, hey, Black Knight's hopping on Diablo 4. And if you know anything about Black Knight, we go hard. We go hard till the very end. So this time around, we're going to be slaying some demons. If you haven't played Diablo before, you may want to actually get this game. I'm just going to go through a few features that may convince you and may not convince you. Oh well. But this game, I've played Diablo 3 heavily a couple years ago in a very comfortable setting at the time. Blessed that environment. And I've waited for this release for a very, very long time. So reason being is because I truly do enjoy the environments, the random environments that they always put the character in Diablo. You know, you got your snow areas, as we can see here, and then you have other areas I won't spoil, but you got the desert stuff and mostly some demonic shit. And just to say for the least that this game already looks amazing, and I just want to share you guys my thoughts and 2 cents about what I'm seeing so far. So first thing I noticed when I even downloaded the game and started playing it, I have Corsair products. Major shout out to Corsair for making a big difference in my opinion about this game. If you have Corsair RGB or RoGBIV, anything to do with coloration on your keyboard, mouse, they all change. Everything changed. So my whole keyboard, and I'll show y'all with some pictures, my whole keyboard and my mouse changed completely red when I loaded in the game. And that is not one of my settings, of course, at all. So for everything to turn red, and if you're playing in the dark and everything just turns red on your computer setup, it's like, whoa, what's about to happen, right? So they got the eerie music to play along with that, things of that nature. I won't talk too much, but I want y'all to really experience the audio and the visuals and the game itself, the gameplay itself. I did get through the first boss, and I did decide to play on the hardest difficulty possible for, of course, the beta, or assuming, again, the beta, because this game does get ridiculously hard. When I did play Diablo, I was in the temples and stuff like that, Diablo 3. But in this case, so with that being said, that was the very first visual thing I noticed on my computer. But other than this, outside the game, sorry, but other than that, inside the game, second thing I want to note, the audio. The audio, if you're wearing headphones, specifically 7.1 surround sound, if you can get some, if you don't have some, please do get some at some point in time when you're playing this game. The audio, they have fixed whatever crispiness and slack that they had in the previous title in this game, and I'm sure that they will continue to improve as time goes on. But again, this is just the beta, and it sounds so crispy. It's so crispy. You can literally hear the variations of distances in which you hit other monsters and stuff like that, or demons in this case, or monsters, demons, slash whatever. I chose to be a sorcerer. I plan on being a sorcerer when the game does release. I will probably play this game privately for the most part. But if you guys do want to see me live stream something like this, I don't mind, because I will be putting in hours into this game. I can already tell. I'm telling you right now from the jump, I will be putting in hours. So leave in the comments if you guys would love to see me play this. I do plan on playing this with some friends that do plan on getting this game as well. So that would be awesome. I would love to play this with some friends going in, because again, this game does get very hard, and playing solo, I'm used to playing games solo again, but it doesn't, I would prefer to play with friends. Again, I don't mind playing solo. I am an individual. I think like an individual, so I have to think like an individual first before I am able to help others in this case. So I want to be the best sorcerer I can be until I can obviously play with my friends. So getting more into the game, crispy graphics, crispy animations. I will be tweaking with graphics when they do allow us to do so, so that way I can get the crispiest graphics possible without any tearing and pausing that you guys are kind of seeing randomly. It's really small, and I've noticed it because I've had this setup for a very long time, and I don't experience this on other games. So this game is very high demanding. Only if you are going to increase the graphics. But with the current graphics that we have now, or at least current demands that this game is asking us, at least your PC for, it's not bad. It runs very smooth. It's really nice. It feels already at home for me in terms of controller configuration. I'm playing with a controller. I'm just gonna let y'all know from jump, I don't play with anything else. I'm playing with the Xbox controller. I'm actually gonna play this game specifically with my custom controller that I normally play Monster Hunter with. And because that's just I want to be consistent with that feel per se. So it feels good. The animations do come out when I do press the A button immediately. Now there is of course a delay, which of course would be probably skill action delay, not necessarily the controller or the game. It's just the skill. Going into this game, there are going to be a freak ton of skills that you will be able to look through and browse through for each character and or each class, sorry. You do get to choose very extensive customization for each character. I didn't go through the character customization. That's up to you. I mean, I will show, I can't, I mean, there are videos out there that y'all can see. I'm not going to show you guys that. So this is mostly about gameplay. Gameplay feels amazing. Now, they do want the new standard of they are applying the new standard of gaming pricing to this game for standard edition. I will more than likely 99.9% of the time get the standard edition. I am not the pay to play type of gamer unless it is something that enhances my experience overall, meaning that it doesn't necessarily give me an advantage over something else. I don't care for going, I guess accelerating the battle process or whatever the process that they have passed, whatever. I don't care for that. I'm gonna play the game for what it is, and I really want to know what this game can do and what it has to offer for me as a gamer. So the I guess the dialogues and the stuff like that in this game are really funny as usual. And very graphic. This game is graphic. If you are not used to playing rated M games, this game is not for you. This game is totally graphic, and I love it. Of course, if you're really into graphics and stuff like that, and you will see that later in this video. But again, yeah, this guy is selling trash gear. Don't buy anything from him. So if you haven't, like I said, if you haven't played, please give this a try. If you can, when you can, and if you can't, come to the stream, go ahead and subscribe, and I will be playing this game so you can see how the game plays without you having to spend your hard-earned money and being indecisive about whether to buy this game or not. Hopefully by the end of watching any of my videos or any of these videos in the future, if y'all do decide and vote that y'all want me to play this game, then I will play this game for you guys on live streams. But anyways, so going in, they make things very, how do I say, I don't want to say easy, but it is the beta and it is the beginning of the game. So it's very slow. I'm sure y'all have heard that before. It is very slow. I will let y'all know right now. If you don't have the patience, don't play this game. It's slow because they want you to really grasp the eeriness, the music, the audio, the visuals. It's all worth it to me. This is just my opinion. And I will say that I'm already in love with this game. I've been waiting for this game for a very long time. So the interactions, the warnings, the mobs, they feel real, and you can't open up your map still. Monsters of course still attack you while you open up your maps. Standard Diablo, I'm assuming. But I will say I'm not the Diablo professional, but I have seen and slain some demons in my lifetime inside the game and outside the game. And it's just so cool. It's just very cool. It's a very cool game. So I'm going to stop talking here, let you guys enjoy the game for what it is. Again, go ahead and drop in the comments if you do want to see me live stream this game. I am expecting this game to really shake the gaming industry. I'm not going to lie, unless they flop. like typical game developers do, but I do not expect this game to do so because of my experience that I just had just playing this right here.
I need time to prepare that. Roads blocked. Should clear up when the storm has passed.
But that's all I'm gonna really have to say. This, by the way, this bear is beast, so you're gonna have to do something really creative to beat him. But anywho, nonetheless, go ahead and enjoy what I have for you guys today. Stay blessed, stay up, stay focused, stay alive, be easy, stay breezy. Night out. Peace.
I need time to prepare that. I'm not ready yet. I need time to prepare that. I'm not ready yet. I need time to prepare that. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I need time to prepare that. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I need time to prepare that. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I need time to prepare that.
You've returned.
The old ruins are clear. Your town should be safe now.
Truly. Ha! By the light, you are heaven sent. Oh, I'm so sorry. We haven't any coin to offer. But we have hot stew, good company, and...
Stay for a pint.
Wash out the taste of the stew.
We'd be honored if you'd join us.
To our savior!
By mother's blood, by mother's body, so shall you witness her glory before you die. Not ready yet. No!
They're coming! The whole damned village! Get up! Get up! We have to fight our way out!
There! Take them!
May the light preserve us.
Lost souls! All of you!
us now?
That was all of them. Light willing. Madman. Those heretics drugged me after I returned from the ruins. Just like you. I came to my wits and escaped. Tried to get inside the chapel, but it was locked and... What manner of evil is this? Petals? Of blood?
They must have fed them to me.
A blasphemous ritual. How did they learn this? Perhaps the answer lies in the chapel. They kept it locked up for a reason. The key might be on that woman who was leading them.